Hey guys, I hadn't planned to do a video today. My phone is blowing up. Hang on. But I have a few minutes. I thought I'd bless you with my golden presence and show you guys what's doing. First of all, I'll try and give you guys realistic price predictions for any of the cryptocurrencies you want. Because there's a lot of hype out there, a lot of idiots out there giving you crazy price predictions. Chris Hill, first guy on board, maximum respect, bonus points awarded. Keep track of those bonus points. You get 10 bonus points. Keep track of them so you can redeem them for prizes and stuff. Okay. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of chuckleheads out there telling you that Bitcoin's going to 1 million within a month. You know, you'll see a bunch of videos out there on YouTube, and what they're doing is they're trolling. They're just trying to get views. I don't care about views. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'll try and get you guys on track with realistic price expectations for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, whatever. I'm going to show you a source. And I think it's Mauricio. Nice to see you, buddy. I think it's very realistic compared to some of the hype price predictions that you hear from some of these idiots on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever. Some of these guys are just idiots. And then secondly, I'm here to answer any questions you guys have on online income, how to make money online. Because remember, I was a stupid truck driver and I became a millionaire doing what I am showing you, right? Well, kind of. I'm not really showing you much right now, but what I teach. Anyway, okay. I don't even know what I'm getting in. Okay, Richard. Richard says, you helped me with diabetic strips 10 years ago. Yeah, that's actually was a good business. I don't know if it still is. I know my friends were into it and they were making big money. So anyway, whoops, hang on. Mauricio, golden advice on anything. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the kind words. Do you think correction is happening? That I don't know about. Here's what I want to show you guys. Let me put this up on the screen because so many people are predicting these way enormous prices for Bitcoin and all this stuff. I found a source that seems much more credible. Let me show it to you in this stream. So the URL for this is up here. It's digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. Now, if we come to the first one, which is Bitcoin, current price, 56,000. I told you guys to buy it way back when. But if you come here, you'll see all of these different years. Hang on, I got to barf. Okay. So click on this, 2022, and they'll say, okay, their price prediction for Bitcoin in 2022 is up to $99,598, which I think is a lot more realistic than some of these guys that are saying it's going to be 1 million, it's going to be 10 million, it's going to be, I mean, these people are stupid. They're just trolling for views. Here's 2023 up to $111,751. So these price predictions seem realistic to me. Again, Ethereum, let's look at that. 2022, $3,114 price prediction. That doesn't seem out of the realm of possibilities. It doesn't seem too fantastic, right? It seems realistic based on the pacing that things have been going at. Let's go up to 2025 on Ethereum. And they say it could be up to $5,389. Again, not way, not $100,000 Ethereum, not $5 million Ethereum. These seem to be really within a realistic range. Here's one, Cardano. This is the thing. A lot of people are hyping Cardano. It's going to be $8 billion. Well, I see this as more realistic. So the current price is $1.14. If we come to 2022, it could go up to about $2.06. So yeah, you can about double your money. Think of it that way in a year. Where is it? Cardano. Let's go up to 2025 with Cardano, $3.33. See, they're not saying it's going to be $300. These are realistic price projections, in my opinion. So again, if you want to come and check this out, this will give you a more realistic expectation. Again, it is up here, digital price coin, digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. Sorry, I'm out of it today. What do you want from me? I'm a mental patient. All right, now let me get into some of your questions. Sean Savage. Sean, what's up, buddy? Okay, wow, not many questions today. I might be done really quickly. Do you think a correction? I've already seen that one. Have you heard of a website called rumble.com? Said it's about MMO from video you upload, just pocket money, 100. Never heard of it. Don't know what it is. It sounds like one of those, any of these easy things, magic money rains down on you from the sky kind of things. I don't go for that. I don't think it's realistic, but what do I know? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Yes. Any tips on researching a profitable niche for affiliate marketing? The big three niches. Start with the big three. And the big three niches, well, let me leave that up. The big three niches are MMO, making money online, health and fitness, and of course, there's sub niches within all of these. And the third one is relationships. So dating, how to get your ex back, all of that kind of stuff. Those are the big three niches. That's where the majority of money is. So when you think of health and fitness, everybody thinks of weight loss. But guess what? There's another niche in there that nobody thinks of, but yet it has a big demand, and that is weight gain. Believe it or not, there are products out there on how to gain weight, and there are a lot of people that need that product. It's kind of a low-hanging fruit that nobody thinks of, right? So how do you find these things? Well, there are a lot of spy tools out there. Basically, what you want to do is don't reinvent the wheel. Do what works. I think I'm probably tomorrow or the next day, I'm going to make a course for my members in the Kinghuman Elite on how to actually spy on a profitable native ads campaign and just do what they're doing, right? Don't reinvent the wheel. Do exactly what is working. And the way to know if something is working out there, if you use a spy tool, I don't care what kind of spy tool that shows you the ads, you want to see the ads that have been running the longest, because those are the profitable ads. So that's going to tell you the profitable ad structure, the profitable niche. And because it's been running so long, you know it's profitable because nobody continues to run an ad if it loses money. So most people that use a spy tool, they'll look at the most recent ads that have been posted. Totally wrong. You want to look at the longest running ads, if that makes sense. I know it's hard because I don't have a demo booted up to show you what I'm talking about. This is just an off-the-cuff video. I'll get into it. I have to really show you what's doing, but it's really simple. You don't do anything except what somebody else has already done and is making money with. So you're not experimenting. You're not risking anything. You see what works and you do that exact same thing. Make sense? Okay, that's going to save you a lot of money. And hopefully I can get that course made for this next month's Money Pages. I'm going to work really hard to get it done, but I got some crazy things going on in my life, whatever. Okay, so hopefully I've answered that. I probably just made you more confused. Got a smoke bowl, got to smoke a bowl. It'll keep you going. Actually, if you're seeing smoke coming up, I've got a little thing of incense going to try and keep me zen, because I've got some things making me totally mental, and it calms me down. It reminds me, don't be so reactionary. Just try and be calm. Zen. Okay. Okay. Dumb question, probably. First of all, no questions are dumb if you don't know the answer. You know what the dumbest thing is to suffer in silence. If you want an answer, you have to ask a question. The worst thing you can do is be afraid to ask. Always ask. And if somebody like me calls you dumb for asking that question, too bad. Don't care about them. Care about the answer. Okay, enough of that. Dumb question, probably. Are gifting programs a complete scam? That's such an idiotic question. What the hell is wrong with you, you imbecile? What are you... I'm just yanking your crank. What do you mean by gifting programs? You mean like the usual chain letter thing where you send this to somebody else and then your name gets on a list, and when your name gets to the top of the list, if that's what you're talking about, yeah, that's a total scam. It's illegal. It's a typical Ponzi scheme. And if you go to the Federal Trade Commission website, they'll tell you all about it. If that's what we're talking about, if we're talking about the same thing. Yes, it's a total scam. So yeah, not a dumb question. Chris, maximum respect. I'm glad you could use that information. Would sex dolls count as a relationship niche? Yeah. I mean, it's more of e-commerce because you're talking about physical goods. But here's what you could do. You could bundle that sex doll with a how-to book on how to transition away from inanimate objects into real relationships. See, the genius just comes out of my head. I just can't stop it from flowing. Sorry, I got to entertain myself sometimes. It's just, you tried to troll me with that question. I got you back. Oh, okay. I'm glad you got what I said. I'm glad it made sense. The spy tools out there, there's a lot of them that I use, SpyFu. I can't remember the names of the ones that I'm using for my native ad. I think I need brain supplements. I'm losing it. Do you know any good content generator, like a headline generator? Yeah, I do. Oh gosh, what? There are so many of them out there. I don't use any of them. Headline generator. Yeah, there used to be one and it was free. In fact, if you just Google search for free headline creator, free headline generator, you'll find it. It's, I haven't used it for years. I'm sure it still exists, or ones like it. So Google is your friend. In this case, it's working better than my brain. Oh, I know what it is. I haven't eaten lunch. So my brain is probably in hypo right now, hypoglycemic, meaning I need sugar. That's why my brain isn't working. At least that's the excuse I'm going to use. Okay, Bill, glad I am giving you some chuckles, brother. Okay, can I get rich playing online poker? I don't know. How good of a player are you? I know there are some people that make a living, a really good living playing online poker, and they play 5, 10 tables at a time. First of all, you have to find out if it's legal to do in your jurisdiction where you're living. And secondly, if it's not, there are workarounds. I'll just tell you that right now. I play poker on my VR headset back there. Where is it? It's hard to do. Right there. Okay. I play VR poker every night, but it's just for fun. I don't play it for real money. Okay. But if you're a good poker player, I'm not. I'm not that good at poker, I have to admit. But, you know, Cosmic, how's it going, buddy? Okay. To the moon. To the moon with what? What is going to the moon? I don't know. Okay. Something to the moon. In a minute, I'll show that chart again. Hi, big running flat for YFI. What you guys think? Is that what that says? I have no idea what you're talking about. Is my brain really not working? Am I not? Oh, gosh. I don't know. Somebody answer this question for Yasser, because I have no clue. If there's a will, there's a way. That's true. And I knew a lot of women that I dated that says, if there's a will, there's a poison that can kill this guy if I'm in his will. So yeah, if there's a will, there's a way to get my hands on his money. Do you think creating an Instagram channel organically is faster than a TikTok channel? Again, it's going to come down to the content and what you want to accomplish and the amount of effort you put into it. You guys know that you can buy existing channels, right? You can buy channels with traffic already coming to them that have a bunch of people in it. There's a site, and it's not kosher. It's not legal to do, but you know, it's against the terms of service of Instagram, YouTube, all of these things. But there's a site called FameSwap, and you can buy existing accounts. That's the other thing that's going on. I'm seeing a lot of guys on YouTube. I wouldn't do it. I don't do it. I'm just putting information out there. There are guys out there building up YouTube channels, Instagram channels, TikTok channels, and they list them on FameSwap and they sell them and make good money. But a lot of these guys are scammers because the followers are fake followers. They just go and buy followers, right? So it looks like they have a big engagement when actually it's all fake. And yeah. In fact, I used to have, I hope it's not still happening, but for a while I had somebody posting fake comments on my videos, and I'd have to come in and try to erase them. And it's really, makes me crazy. Anyway, Mauricio, I hope that answered your question in some insanity driven way. Doggy coin, Doge. You know what? Let's look it up. I don't know if they even have it on here, but you guys are real. You Doge guys are real delusional. Here it is, Doge. Okay, Dogecoin. Right now, it's at 5.6 cents. It's down 3.9%. Now, here are the predictions. Wait a minute. 2021, 22. Let's see. 21, 22. Let's see what they say that it's probably going to go to, or a realistic expectation. 10 cents. So, okay. In 2022, it could go to 10 cents. And in wait a minute, it just jumped. 23, 11 cents. So in that year from 2022 to 2023, a realistic expectation is that it's going to go up 1 penny. That's not my cup of tea, right? That doesn't rub my Buddha. Let's go even further. By the way, one more time, if you want to get this, it's not a affiliate link, anything like that. Digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. and see these are realistic forecasts. They're not pie in the sky, hypey crap that you heard from some chucklehead on Facebook that's trying to do a pump and dump on you. I think these are realistic expectations. So let's go Dogecoin all the way out to whatever year that is, 2027. 19 cents. Woo, 19 cents. Doesn't get me warm and runny. I don't know, maybe it does you, but I believe in this price prediction a lot more than I believe in some of those things you see on Facebook and YouTube and all that other nonsense that's out there. These guys are really, really hyping. And the more hypey things get, I know it's fun to get caught up in the possibility, hey, I could buy this cheapy coin for a few cents and maybe it'll make me a millionaire. Hey, I can put in $200 and it'll make me a millionaire. Wow. And it's so fun to buy into that. But get real. Get real. This is much more realistic. Come down to earth, keep your expectations realistic, and you'll make money. You could become wealthy with just realistic expectations, some money management, some follow through, and not listening to the hype. That's my 2 cents. What do I know? I'm just an idiot. So anyway, Johnny, hope that helped. I don't know. Okay. It's tough to trust people. Oh, tell me about it. I got stories. Oh, man. Johnny, maximum respect. Okay, Bitcoin 100,000 plus by summer. I'll take that bet. How much? How much you want to bet? I'll bet against, when I played craps, I was always a don't better and I made money. All these other chuckleheads were betting the pass line. I will take your bet. It's not going to be 100,000 by summer. Again, let's go to the chart and see what the realistic chart for Bitcoin is in 2021. It is $86,582. That sounds more realistic. And if you come down here, you'll see the breakdowns. So July, 89,000, June, 93,000. But I don't see any expectations of it becoming over 100,000. So yeah, we might get close. Who knows? All I know is my portfolio is making me boku, and I'm not doing anything with it. Right now I'm only holding 2 coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and my plan was to buy Litecoin because I think it's a cheaper coin that people will buy into when they start getting involved in these things. And sure enough, it jumped. It went, right to 200. So I stayed out. Okay, more questions. Oops, hang on. 2120 summer. Omni, okay. Oh, wait, here we go. Bill says Dogecoin, dime coin. Okay. That other coin I bought, that trash coin, that crap coin, XRP, Ripple, I tripled my money on it, but I got out of it before it fell apart. But here's the weird thing. We're getting a lot of artificial pumping in the market these days with things like stocks, even GameStop. Oh, that's what I should have shown you guys. My new stock undervaluation picker. I can't bring it up right now. I'm too okay. Oh, do I know what course Brendan is doing nowadays? I do not. He's in Mexico right now. So in fact, I'm going to probably call him tonight. I haven't spoken to him in a couple of days. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what course he's launching. we're great buddies. So we don't talk business too much. We talk a lot of life stuff. And we bitch and moan about how much we miss Vegas. But he's always off traveling somewhere. He lives in Canada, so when it gets cold, he flies to the warm places. I'm not ready to do that yet because of the whole COVID thing. When COVID is over, I'm going to go to Thailand and all these places. Once I turned $20 into 2,200 last bull run, one zombie coin. Yeah, well, that happens, right? That's cool. If you can do that in a repeatable way, that's the path to wealth. Bet by buying more Bitcoin. I'm loaded up in Bitcoin. I got plenty of Ethereum. The one other coin that is an alternator coin that I don't have is Litecoin. So I'm going to buy that on the next dip. I always try to buy at a bargain. Bitcoin 75K by summer is my bet. Realistic, I think that's doable. Yeah. Okay, Omni, told you before that 440K is the tippy top and it will correct 30 to 40% max. Nobody knows. We don't know what's going to happen with this stuff. It's fun now. I mean, everybody's a genius now. Any idiot can put money into almost any of these major coins and look like a genius because it's such a bull market. But the fact is, none of us really know. There's so many experts out there on YouTube land saying, hey, I know what's going to happen. They're idiots. What do you think investing in precious metals? I've done it. I've had silver. I had a huge bar. I don't know how much it was huge of silver. That didn't do much for me over, I don't know how many years. I had gold ingots, 1 ounce gold ingots of PAMP, I think was the foundry, PAMP, if memory serves. There were 1 ounce gold ingots in assay cards, and I had a whole rack of those things. I sold them all because it just doesn't move like this stuff. Crypto goes mental. Gold and silver and platinum, and it just doesn't excite me, you know. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the one advantage is you can wear it, right? You can, I don't know. What do you want from me? Hey, maximum respect, DIY eco projects. My 25-pound went down to 18 pounds. Now it's getting back up to 24 pounds. So interesting. Yeah, well, that's the roller coaster that you're on, depending on when you got in. Now, I got into cryptos many, many years ago, and then I got out of it, and I've been out of it for many years. And then I got back in last year. And so because I bought in back then, which is only a few months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, something like that, when I bought in. I forget what the price was, but I'm way in profit. I keep a list. Wait a minute. Here. I track my portfolio every day and I write down what it's gone from. Now I know what my buy-in is here, but it went from 74,692 to 80. What's the top I see here? $86,081.21. And that's in the one wallet. Now I've got my crypto in 3 different places. I have to start writing down the other ones, but I only need to look at one wallet because it's an indicator, because I've got pretty much this, a similar amount in all 3. So I only need to track one and I kind of know where I'm at, if that makes sense. But I'm amazed. Because if you knew how little I started with, you'd call me a liar. Well, you can call me a liar anyway. Okay. Hope things are good for you. Keep strong and blessed. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, man. I really do. Um, uh, you know, any encouragement is good. Problem with metals is a sellback. Oh, yeah, that's true. An emergency, that metal loses 30 to 50% pawn value due to profit needed from the buyer. Yeah, that's true. They get uh, a high buyback fee on that stuff. It's pretty crazy. That was the other reason I didn't like it. And this crypto is so easy to liquidate. I mean, it's like that. I just hit a button and uh, I've been waiting G for this time to come when Wall Street enters. Note I said enters. Okay. Yeah. Well, that happened many years ago too. I was hearing the hype about that. First of all, Wall Street, Goldman Sachs, all these guys were hating on cryptos. And then I heard that they were secretly buying it themselves. I'm kind of hearing the same buzz now. Well, actually, not just hearing it, I'm seeing it. Um, they're like the Grayscale fund that is buying up all the crypto, Grayscale, PayPal. Uh, I'm dying to death. Keyvan? Keyvan? I don't know. Okay. Been watching Coinbase 24-hour change and monthly change and deciding which ones to trade on. Everything below £8 seems like a good bet. You introduced me to it, so thank you for that. Okay. You are, I think that's the wrong thinking. You don't want to be looking at the cost. You don't want to look at your cost basis. You want to look at the coins that have the biggest potential to make a profit for you. I don't care if the coin costs $1 million per coin. Don't look at that and say, oh, that's too expensive. You don't know if that's too expensive. If it, 10x is your buy-in money, doesn't matter what the price of the coin is at. It matters what the price of the coin will be. So don't think of it in terms of, oh, come on, the price of the actual coin being too expensive. Think of it in terms of the fiat currency that you're going to invest. So think of it like, and I had to do this with another one of my students, Dave. He kept going, well, I want to buy Bitcoin, but it's too much. It's $18,000. And I said, you can't think of it in terms of $18,000, Dave. You got to think of it in terms of the $2,000 that you're going to put into it and how much that's going to be worth in a while. And he goes, oh, yeah, you're right. And he bought in, and now he's glad he did. That's how you have to think of these things. And if you search for bargains, they're bargains for a reason. Look at the market cap on some of these coins, and oh, wait, here we go. Omnibone. Fed the nations will purchase crypto for leverage only. Oh, yeah. Well, I think what's really going to move the crypto market is when the average Johnny lunch bucket realizes that it's real money that can be used anywhere. Any store, buy groceries with it, whatever, right? You just get a cryptocurrency credit card, load up however much you want. See, my plan is, well, I was going to show you the card, but it's not on my desk. They make cryptocurrency credit cards. Okay. Coinbase has one. BitPay is another one. So what my plan is to let my crypto ride as long as I can. And then when I want to buy something, I just load up some profits onto that credit card and go buy myself a toy, right? And that's how I'll spend it. But I'm just holding. I don't want to. 4K will look like pennies at that point. Well, yeah, that's pretty true, I think. I hope. We can only hope. Okay, Omnibone. In less than 10 years, this tech moves. Yeah, well, you've got 10 years. I don't know if I do. I don't know if I'll be alive in 10 years. What do I think about? Oh, I can't see it on the computer screen. I can see it over here. NFTs. You know, I was going to do a whole video on NFTs. If you don't know what NFTs are, non-fungible tokens. So it's really being hyped up right now. The NFT, I even made an NFT. I would show it to you, but it's got some obscenity in it. And it took me a couple of minutes to make. It only took me like 5 minutes to make it. You know what? Let me see if I can bring it up. And I'll show you. Well, you know what? Instead of that, let me show you what I did, how I made my NFT. By the way, if you want to make an NFT, go to OpenSea, OpenSea.io, and you can launch an NFT in a little, just very simple. If I could do it, you could do it. Hang on, I'm trying to find a website. Oh, here we go. Okay. Whoops. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to show you. Hang on. Let me. All right, hang on. I'm going to share a screen with you. Okay, guess what that is? That is jacksonpollock.org. And this was one of the first NFTs that I launched. So what you do is you just come on here and screw around with your mouse. You can click your mouse and change the colors of the drips. You guys should know who Jackson Pollock is. So anyway, I did this, and I made an kind of an intricate. I'm just screwing around now, right? And then I did some extra things to it, and I added some graffiti on that, and I launched it as an NFT. But here's the thing about NFTs. I'm going to hide this while I get back into the subject. So you're going to hear a lot of NFTs selling for huge money. And I mean, stupid stuff, just like that piece of art that takes 2 seconds to make, and it sells for $440,000. Well, it's just a piece of digital art. The reason that it's selling for that much money is because the hype of the person behind it. If you just make an NFT like I just did and put it up on OpenSea, it's not going to sell unless people have a reason to believe that it's going to increase in value. So here's what I would do if I were you and you were thinking about creating an NFT. And I might do this myself. Make a series of collectible cards like Pokemon cards. I mean, Pokemon is huge right now. So you make a series of cards in a limited edition, and you make some of them extremely rare. Some of them OOAK, which means one of a kind. And you'll be able to do that after you've got a following for the generic cards for the, and you've got to get some kind of a press behind it, do press releases. You got to get some kind of a publicity machine behind it. But Christie's is doing an auction of NFTs that is going to really lend legitimacy to it, and you're going to see some big money. Anyway, you guys go research NFTs because it's an amazing thing. Crazy stuff going on right now. Okay, let me backtrack a little because a lot of comments came in while I was screwing around. Okay, Omnibone. Coins costing 1 penny now will be worth $5 next time you look after 4 years, and you'll regret it. Trust me. Well, I'm scared of those cheap coins, I must say, because they're degenerators. I like oscillator coins. I like coins that follow the Bitcoin movement price structure. I don't like coins that degenerate. Okay, DIY again. Thank you for your answers. Is crypto a mechanism for future money? Will everyone have to own tokens instead of paper money soon? A lot of people are predicting that. And a lot of governments are saying we're going to come out with our own cryptocurrency. So, I mean, we are in the beginning stages of something that is big. Think of it like back in the days when the internet was just emerging. And I don't know if you guys were even around back then, but back then you had to do a dial up and your phone made this weird noise and it was hard to figure out how to connect and all that stuff. And a lot of people are doing exactly what is going on right now. There are a lot of people saying, oh, this new internet thing, it's going to be huge. It's going to be the biggest thing ever. And then there was a bunch of guys on the other side saying, this internet thing is garbage. It's nothing. You guys are stupid, right? So it's just look at that model, because where we are in crypto right now is where we used to be with the internet. And there's some of these tokens that are going to be huge. They're going to be foundational. And then some of them are just going to be garbage. Which ones are which? Nobody knows. It depends on how they're implemented into the functionality of the new things that are going on, like NFTs and, DeFi and all that stuff. There's a million things going on right now. And you're on the cutting edge of it. Man, if I was 30 years younger, yeah, you're so right. Johnny Lunch Bucket. Yeah, Johnny Lunch Bucket. Freaking Johnny Lunch Buckets and Jethros. Jethros make me crazy. Million Jethros out there now. Where did all these hillbillies come from? Okay, I have $1,000 to invest in crypto. What crypto should I invest in for the long term? I'm not going to tell you, because I don't want you to take my advice and get hurt. I want you to understand something. I'm not a professional investment advisor, first off. I'm a chucklehead. Second of all, you shouldn't ask anybody's advice. You should do your own research. I can tell you what I did and what I'm thinking of doing and what I'm looking at for long-term holds. I'm looking at the top 3 cryptos: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I hold Bitcoin and Ethereum right now, and I'm happy. It's making me bank. It's making me tens of thousands of dollars a month, and I'm not doing a thing. But anyway, take that for what it's worth. And that does not mean it's going to pay off for you in the future. I have no idea. Nobody knows. But here's the thing, Michael Mack. I can't tell by I'm looking at your picture. You don't look to be like an old guy like me. So you've got time. When you've got time on your side, that's a huge, huge advantage. Cash App has a CC2. Yeah. I don't know if I would mess with that. I don't like those kind of Robinhood, Cash App kind of things. Right now, there are 11,000 ATMs that have crypto coins on them. It's a growing thing right now. Dude, back years ago, the first Bitcoin I ever bought was off of a vending machine in a casino called the Lucky Dragon. That casino doesn't exist anymore. But I remember going there and pumping $100 bills into that machine. And I mean, people are looking at me like I'm a mental patient, and it zapped the coins right onto my phone. And I was like, wow, this is cool. I don't even remember how much I bought back then. Wish I still had it, but I liquidated it years ago. What do I think of Dogecoin? It's a joke coin. Even the guy that created it said it was a joke, but it's getting an artificial pump. And I showed you guys, wait a minute, let me close this. I showed you the chart. I'll show it one more time. Once more, Dogecoin. Let's see, where is it? Dogecoin right here. Okay, this is, wait a minute, 2021, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's go down here. Where did it go? Dogecoin. Right now, it's at 5 cents, a little over 5.5 cents. Okay, let's see what it's going to be worth next year. This is a realistic price expectation. uh, 10 cents. Doesn't get me real excited. I mean, yeah, it's double my money. I mean, that's better than a stock. Double my money in a year. That's great if you put in a couple of $100,000. But most people going into this market are looking for home runs. They're not looking for base rap, right? They don't want to get on base. They want to stand up grand slam homer. And I don't think Dogecoin is going to do it for you. So any of these little coins, I'm not really excited about. The ones that Polkadot, now Polkadot is one that I'm intrigued by. And the only reason I haven't bought it is because it's on a different exchange. It's on Kraken. And I just haven't logged on to Kraken lately. Let's take a look a few years out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 years out. Let's see what Polkadot does. Right now it's 37.69. Could go up to about 112 in 4 years. So I thought it would do better, but anyway. Okay, guys, go back and see what I said in the beginning of this video. Okay, Dogecoin, let's see. Bitcoin, is Bitcoin trading a legit way to make money? Are they all scammers? Well, I don't know what you mean by Bitcoin trading. You mean day trading? It depends, like anything, it depends how you do it. People can make money doing that. But the problem is there are a lot of fees involved, gas fees, when you trade in and out. So you have to make a big margin. I did it. I've got some trades down here where I day traded. I made decent money, and I might get back into that again. I'm looking at doing it with Litecoin because Litecoin, you get more skin in the game with Litecoin than you do with Bitcoin or Ethereum. So if I do that, I'll show you guys what I'm up to. But the problem is it requires that I get up early in the morning, and I'm not waking up anywhere near early in the morning. I wake up about noon these days. So anyway, Doge, $10 in less than 10 years. Who knows? Maybe you're right. I don't know. What do I know? With Musk. Well, you know what Musk is doing. He's just trolling, right? I mean, he told everybody, hey, go buy Dogecoin. And what did he do? He bought Bitcoin. So you got to look at what they're doing, not what they're saying. Look at what they're doing, not what they're saying. Okay. Do I recommend any dApps? Currency 365. $10 from Currency 365. Last time I was here, I told you Litecoin was next called by signal at 5 cents, going to 3,000. Also watch Litecoin because of the flare snapshot. I don't know what the flare snapshot is, but you're giving me things to go look up, and that's good. I know you know a lot. I know you've researched a lot, so I give you respect, and I'm going to follow up on that. I just saw the NBA made $1 billion selling these NFT things already. You know what? People are making huge money. The thing about that is, yes, of course, the NBA it's instant money for anybody that's got a huge following, any kind of a, I don't care if you're a big influencer or if you're a corporation or like the NBA or the, I don't know. Hype comes and then hype goes boom. Be careful. Well, that's true. It happened. I mean, it happened back in the day when I first bought Bitcoin. It hyped up. It went parabolic. And then there was a lot of talk that it was going to go bad. I got out of it, and then sure enough, it tanked. But here's the thing. Look at where we are now. Now, back in those days, I think right about then, Bitcoin was at $7,000. So had you bought Bitcoin back then and held it till now, yeah, you would have gone through a big bust. But look at it now. So it only it's only a bust if you don't ride it out and come out the other end higher. Because I don't know anybody right now that would not buy Bitcoin at 7,000 bucks. If I told you I would sell you Bitcoins at $7,000 a piece, how many would you buy? I know how many I would buy. I would load up. So anyway, it all depends on when you cash out, I guess is what I'm getting at. How does one know that one has an NFT? Example on autographs of somebody that has died. Well, NFTs are the thing that makes an NFT valuable is that it has its own coin address. It has its own address. So it can't be, it's like if I had a picture of the Mona Lisa, right? Whatever the painting, right? A Renoir. And yet there are a million copies of a Renoir, but there's only one original. That's what an NFT is. You can prove that you have the original, and that's what gives it value. And that comes from the NFT address that is imprinted onto that particular work of art. So you can always prove that you own it. And the other thing about NFTs is if you generate an NFT and you put it on OpenSea and another market, right? And people start buying and selling it, you can program into it that every time it gets traded, every time somebody buys it or sells it in the secondary market, you get paid. And you can program that into the thing. So you can say, I want 10% every time this thing gets sold on the secondary market. And that's how you can make recurring income. You can program that right into your NFT. It's pretty cool. And that's why I tell you guys, you might want to think about creating some trading cards that get traded with people, right? Limited edition trading cards. I want to make a full course on that. I don't know if I'll have time, but I've got it all right here. Because you guys, here's something maybe you guys don't know. I used to be a fine art dealer way back in the day. When I say fine art, I'm talking about even old master paintings that I used to have to put in giant crates and send to the UK, to Christie's, Sotheby's, Bonhams, all these big auction houses. And yeah, that was big back then. I had a lot of modern masters too, like Dali, Picasso, Moreau, Calder. I still have some Calders. Where do I? I can't even remember. I think I sold most of my art back in the day. Warhols, and I had everything, right? I had originals. I had limited editions. I had all kinds of artwork. So I know a little bit about the art game. And again, here's the thing. People don't buy the art. They buy the signature. So you have to make yourself famous. There's a good example of an artist and how you can make money as an artist and not even paint a single thing yourself. His name was Mark Kostabi, Kostabi. Go look him up. He never painted anything. He hired people to paint his paintings for him, and then he would just come in and put his signature on it. And the more he told people they were stupid for buying his paintings, the more they bought them. Man, okay. And here's another story about Picasso, talking about art. Now we're getting into anecdotes here. But once Picasso was interviewed by a reporter, and they're sitting down having coffee in a coffee shop, whatever. And the reporter says, what does it mean to be Picasso? And Picasso says, give me your napkin. The guy gave him his paper napkin. Picasso took his pen, and he And then he signed it Picasso, and he handed it to the guy, and he goes, there, now that's 10,000 bucks. That's what it's like to be Picasso. That's what you have to get to, right? You have to get to that level. It's not easy. The same with Jackson Pollock, right? Jackson Pollock was a drip painter. Nobody would have paid any attention to drip painting unless he was hyped up in that magazine. What was that magazine at the time? It's all about just hype, right? Jackson Pollock's art is nothing special. I mean, anyway. Price prediction about theta and dot. Well, here's what I'll do. You can do your own price prediction. I'll show you this one more time. These are realistic price predictions. Go to digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. I like this because they're not pie in the sky forecasts. They're realistic. So go check it out. All right. Leaf or life. Anyway. Start of the 21st century. Think of the change that happened from 1901 to 2000, right? My grandfather was born in 1898. His first car was a horse. Yeah. I mean, you have to remember, you're talking to a guy that when I was in my heyday, the internet didn't exist. I had to go to the library to do research. I spent so many hours in the reference department of the library trying to make some money and learn some things. The internet didn't exist. Computers did not exist. None of this stuff existed. You're talking to a guy who really has perspective on this. I'm amazed by the power that everybody has at their fingertips now. And I'm also flabbergasted at the amount of people that do not take advantage of it. They take it for granted and they don't use it. Wake up. Okay. Omni again. Omni. Wow, you're sticking around a long time. Bitcoin and Ethereum, 70-30 safest. Oh, portfolio asset allocation. Is that what you're talking about? Okay. That makes sense. Jimmy Henbricks. Good to see you again, Jimmy. I'm thinking that Ethereum will be equal value to Bitcoin at some point. I've heard that rumor. I've heard that it could possibly exceed. The problem, here's the problem that Ethereum has right now is the price of gas. There, when I say gas, not at the pumps when you fill up your car. I'm talking about the price of transmitting a transaction through Ethereum. Okay, I only have 0.19 Bitcoin. That's okay. Look at you. You're a young kid. Here's what you do. You set up an automated, I don't know if you got a job, whatever you're doing, set up a small amount of reinvestment so that every month you have, a certain amount of money that automatically goes into that account and buys Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever you want to invest in. Have that automated, because if you have the money in your hand, you're going to buy toys, you're going to buy stupid crap. Let me look at you. I want to see if you're wearing any kind of expensive, stupid. How much is that hat you're wearing cost? Is that one of those expensive hats with a brand name on it and a label that you paid extra for so that you could try and impress some random strangers? You know what's going to impress them is, 10 years from now when you have the biggest mansion in mansion land. Don't try to impress them now. They're idiots. Live your life. Think about your future. It looks like you do. So maximum respect, Andy. Okay. How bullish do you think 88 dot? And again, I showed you guys this digital coin chart. I think they're accurate with that. That's what I'm using as my benchmark. And of course, give or take, margin of error. W. Khan says, hello, everyone. Khan, maximum respect. Khan! I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Rule number 1, Omnibone. Omnibone's giving rules now. Who made you rule maker? Omnibone. Okay. Rule number 1, do not ever share what you have for your own safety. Don't share what I have? What do you mean what I have? I'm not giving out my wallet addresses or anything. You helped me make money back in the day with a Halloween business. Made me a lot of money. You also helped me make bank with cryptocurrency. It's making me money. Thank you so much. Maximum respect, Billard Benjamin. Maximum respect. Here's what you can do as a gesture of thanks to me. Take a few bucks and donate it to help a sick kid at St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids, right? Go without one Starbucks cup of coffee for $5 or $8 or whatever they get for that stuff, and donate that to a sick kid who's trying to get over cancer. And that would show your appreciation. Thank you. Maximum respect. And I'm glad I've helped you. If I only have $5K to throw at something and hold, should I just go all in on? Here's what you have to do, Andy. Whenever you're going to invest, you want to take inventory of yourself and your risk tolerance level. All of these digital currencies, I consider to be a risk situation because who knows what's going to happen in the future? None of us. I don't care. The biggest expert, so-called expert on crypto out there, does not know. So anything could happen. Having said that, if you say, I want to invest $5,000 into this niche investment vehicle, cryptocurrencies, now you want to take an asset allocation model, oh man, and divide your investment funds into low, medium, and high risk. And then you want to put different weights on those according to your personal risk tolerance level. So if you think you're a high risk kind of guy, you want to swing for the fences, you put more money into the high risk coins than you normally would. And then if you're looking to really be low risk and have, a really substantial portfolio 5 years from now, you go with low risk coins. I consider the low risk coins to be the 3 top coins. I almost said Dogecoin, not Dogecoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Those are the 3 coins I consider to be the coins that are going to be stable. And maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Only time will tell, but that's me. And I'm investing as what I consider to be a safe investor because I don't have time like you do. I'm not a young kid like you are. You got a long time. So if you invest and it goes down, I would not get depressed, because go read some of the articles about when these guys were buying Bitcoin, they were buying pizzas with Bitcoin. And now that pizza ended up costing somebody like $20 million, because had he held on to that amount of Bitcoin for all these years, that Bitcoin would be worth 20 million instead of using it to buy a pizza. So back in the day, it wasn't worth a lot. It was pennies. Who knows what it'll be worth 10 years from now when you look back and say, wow. The thing you don't want to do is 10 years from now look back and say, I wish I would have done it, right? We all have that. I've got so many stories of those kind of experiences, and including with crypto. When I first heard about Bitcoin, and a buddy of mine told me about it, and I said, oh, come on, it's cartoon money. What do you do with it? It's stupid. And had I listened at the time instead of being a closed-minded chucklehead, I would have had huge money. Anyway, good on you, Andy. I think you'll be good no matter what you do. You've got a great advantage being young. Anyway, got to get hold of one of your mouth mugs, dude. Okay. Oh, the mouth mugs. I can't even. Where are they? I can't even see them. I got my. Oh, let's see. This is the big one, the Frankenstein mug. That's the killer. And I think I can even send an electrical current through this and it sparks or something. I've never tried it, but yeah, this thing is like gold. I don't know what it's worth. I better set it over there. They're all one of a kind. Wait a minute. This one is signed. Yeah. Dan. I forget this guy's name. Dan the something man. I got to be careful not to break that because it's money. All right. Let's see. Buy XLM. Oh, really? I don't know. Oh, man. Look at all the comments. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. I am so late on these comments. And it's been 60 minutes. I just have to. Oh, I forgot to work out how to give away crypto in my videos. I did it in the one before. I gave away like $10 in Bitcoin, but I forgot. Anyway, you want to be my coach? I'm failing, but I'll give that a try. I don't really do one-on-one coaching. First thing you got to do is get a basic education before we can even talk. But here's what I do. I help anybody that needs help. So if you go become a member of my website, thekinghumanelite.com, I have voicemail in there. And you can call me up, leave me a message. I'll answer any of your questions, get you fixed up, give you whatever assets you might need, references, anything, get you on the path to success. I remember I said 440, then 1.2 mil and beyond. Okay. Filecoin. I don't know anything about it. I really don't. Stake your coins. Yeah, I don't do that. I know you can get a good return, but I don't mess around. I don't want to do anything exotic. If it takes even a little bit of effort, I'm not going to do it. Omnibone again, in less than 10 years, that same 19.19 Bitcoin will make you a millionaire. Hodl. I hope you're right. But here's the thing. How realistic is that? If he's got 0.19 Bitcoin and it makes him a millionaire? Because what does that mean for everybody that has 10 Bitcoin or 20 Bitcoin? They're going to be gazillionaires. I mean, calm down. It has to be reasonable. You have to, it'll make him money, but, we got to be realistic with the, with your rule, and also use, oh, wait. Okay, I skipped something. I agree with your rule. And also use a VPN when accessing wallets and buy a cold wallet. Yes, I have a VPN. I have I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cold wallets. So, yeah. Yes, Grandpa, what do you think about... You know what? You're going to get old one day too. So laugh it up, chucklehead. I love these guys that don't think they're going to get old. And I don't know how it happened to me. I still watch cartoons. What is going on? VPN. Yes, cold wallets are okay. Okay. First time on your channel. I'm very impressed, very thankful to you, and will always listen to you. maximum respect to you. And whatever I can do to help, cheers. I do appreciate the kind words. Seriously. Oh, I do know. Okay. What do you think about Cardano? What do you want me to think about it? I showed you guys the chart. Go look it up on the realistic chart. Oh, this is a good. Yeah, Tom says buy anything that already has a real world use or will have. That's good advice. But there's qualities of that as well. I mean, you want something that has a real world use that will be expanding and has a growth potential in the future, not just something that is not going to go anywhere. It's not going to expand. You advised me in 2015 to start YouTube channel, 450K in income generated later. Okay, screen, you're another one. First of all, maximum respect to you. Bravo to you. Yes, I kiss my own hands. I take all the credit. Actually, you deserve the credit. You did the work. You followed through. You did everything. But if you have any appreciation for the advice I gave you at the time, do me a favor, do me a solid, show me your thanks by donating a couple of bucks to help a sick kid at St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids. Just go online, Google it. You can donate any amount. $5. Go without a Starbucks cup of coffee. Help a sick kid. Anyway, maximum respect. I'm glad I helped you. All right. Cardano literally has nothing running on it currently. Okay. That I did not know. But I believe you. Cardano has been fueled by hype and not applications, but potential still there with action appropriate. Yeah. You can make money off of hyped up coins if you ride the wave and you understand that markets, investment markets, I don't care if it's the crypto market or the stock market, they're driven by two things, fear and greed, right? So those two things move the markets. So you got to look at people's motivations. If they're hyping a coin, you have to kind of look beneath the surface and see what could their possible motivation be for them to hype the coin. And you know what? Elon Musk is a perfect example. So anyway, no dApps, no usage. What's the use? Grandpa, what do you think about? Wait a minute. Didn't I read that before? I got to scroll down here. Peter Gunn? No, Peter Grogan. Okay. Is he wearing two pairs of glasses or am I stupid? You know, those are not mutually exclusive. Both things can be true. Yeah, two pairs of glasses. And you are stupid. Don't ask questions that you don't want the answers to. GameStop going back up. Who knows? I don't care. I didn't buy into that hype because it was an artificial pump. And you know what comes after an artificial pump? A dump. I was donate. Oh, maximum respect, Billard. Gosh, I got to get some t-shirts printed up for some of you guys so I can send them out to some of my my members and guys like you that actually donate, that actually do good things out there. I'll shill icon all day. Airdrips, DeFi, government-backed, South Korean banks, literally been the best option in the market, but that's my opinion. You know, I haven't looked into it. I'll look into it. You could totally be right. If what you're saying is true, it's interesting. That's for sure. $40 to $250 again. On what? I'm sorry. What am I missing? Oh, you like the Frankenstein mug? Yeah, that's pretty intense. Uh, yeah. Oh, wow. So, yeah, now I'm getting down to the mug comments. Okay, I'm going to scroll. Let's see. Uh, where is he reading the comments from? The comments are on the side. They're not showing in the screen right now. That's the thing. I wish this showed the comments on the screen that you're looking at. I think it shows it when this will be replayed in YouTube, but I don't see a way to get the comments to show up on the screen. I'll have to talk to these guys about it. Maybe they'll. What's my net worth? It doesn't matter. It's stupid to even talk about it. Um, because people lie. So why would you believe me? Grandpa, what do you think about what again? What the hell? Why do you keep asking me the same question? Did I not answer it? My prediction is Bitcoin hitting 300,000 Bitcoin. All-time high before 20K in 2017 was 1,200. So it had a 1,500% increase. 20,000, yeah, with that type of increase is 300,000. Yeah. Yeah, if things continue, but nothing is guaranteed. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. But I hope you're right. I hope it makes sense. I mean, I like the logic, Christian. Makes a lot of sense. Tom, yes, but staking coins brings more transactions to your blockchain. Yeah, it's effort. I don't do it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Mauricio, you really want to get better on investment? Start reading a book about investment like Robert Kiyosaki, 4 book a year. And okay, it's not showing the whole thing on the screen. And it is showing. I don't know. And it trails off. I don't know. All right, you dumb punk. Just wait. Just wait. Old man. Yeah, I am what I am, and that's all what I am. Cryptos will bring forth quadrillionaires and wealthier. Well, what does that say for the fiat currency? Because in order for that to happen, the currency at this point, it needs to be translated back into a fiat currency to have that kind of buying power. I don't know. Sorry for spamming. I didn't know you're actually gonna. I don't care. Spam. You know, people that are watching, they're not stupid. They're not gonna fall for a stupid spam thing. I don't remember anybody spamming. Are Forex online traders real or are they scammers? Same with Bitcoin traders. Forex is a real thing. I used to know a girl that, oh God, she was so hot. She was a Forex trader and she even taught it. But I never gone into it. I tried to, but I don't know, some resistance that kept me out. And are there scammers in it? Yes. Are there legit guys in it? Yes. Is it a legit market? Yes. But like anything, there are a lot of guys out there that are going to try and scam in, you know, try and make money off of naive people. So get an education in anything before you give a dime over to anybody. And do not do managed accounts with anything where you give your money to somebody and let them trade for you. That's illegal, by the way, unless they're registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So XRP is no good. No good. Even though I tripled my money on it in like 2 weeks, I'm not going to touch it. It's got a lot of legal problems right now. Trust no one. Do your own research, please. Yes. Love that attitude on the bone. Keep people on it. I've watched you here and there for years now, brother. Sorry I've missed a lot. I've been busy on Amazon. Lightning in a bottle. Oh, cool. Keep making that dough, brother. So you're doing the e-com thing. Again, Okay, let me. I got to get through this, so I'm scrolling past these comments. Banks must comply or die versus crypto space. New technology always wins. I like that. Why DNT is not making, it's not all showing, making a move. I don't know. I don't know. Do you recommend investing in Bitcoin about $50 a week? I don't recommend anything. I do not recommend. I do not tell you what to do with your money, because the worst thing that could happen is if I gave you some advice and you followed that advice and you actually lost money, I would have to kill myself to death. I could not live with the guilt. So I'm not one of these chuckleheads that'll tell you what to do and say, this is good. I know I'm a genius. You should listen to me. No, I'm just giving ideas. You have to follow through and do some research. It's all on you. Don't go out there on Facebook, on YouTube, whatever, and just listen to garbage you hear from these parrots. They're just parrots. Back. They're just saying things to get noticed and to get people to look at their videos. It's horrible. They don't care if they damage anybody. It's all about PR, publicity, getting seen, getting people excited. I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about you guys making money. And for you to do that, I can kind of give ideas. But for you to make money, you have to do your own research. That means real research, not just listening to talking heads on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, enough of my rant. Oh, come on. What are you trying to trigger me? I could barely talk right now. I haven't eaten. Ant Miner. What about Ant Miner? X Miner. Okay. Hey, no, thank you. Thank you for watching. I mean, I know it's hard sitting here watching my fat, ugly head and 2 glasses and listening to me belch, and it's disgusting. I'm a disgusting. How is the Kinghuman Elite doing? Should we all be making membership sites? How many members do you have? Look, I gave you a membership site in the Kinghuman Elite. I handed you guys your own membership site. All you have to do is plug content into it. I even give you content to plug into it. I show you what to do. Nobody does it. What the? I have to make a video about this later. It amazes me. I can lay out a money-making plan and people just don't follow through. I don't get it. I mean, if back in the day somebody had handed me a membership site like that, said, here's a membership site. You can run it one of 2 ways. You can either run it as one-time access, or you can do a recurring membership. And you can plug this content into it. And let me show you how to do that. Here it is, turnkey. Run with it. If somebody would have done that to me back in the day, I would have jumped on it. People are frustrating. Make me mental. I answered that earlier. I got started years ago. I got out of it years ago. I got back in last year. And hey, Miguel, I appreciate that comment. I do. Maximum respect, buddy. Okay. What do you think for in a crypto to calculate value? Is it just looking at, okay, here's the thing. I mean, you could look at cryptocurrency charts and technical analysis and all that kind of stuff. And I used to do that with stocks a lot. Technical analysis, fundamental analysis. I made good money in the stock market when I played in it. I haven't been in it in a long time. I started to use that with crypto. I started to do chart analysis and, the MDAs, moving day average, trend lines, all that stuff. And it doesn't translate because Again, the crypto market is more susceptible to the two things that drive a market price, and that is fear and greed. Emotion, basically, right? People buy something because the greed, right? The greed factor kicks in. They want to make money. They're FOMO, fear of missing out. And the opposite is true when fear kicks in and something dips, and immediately everybody sells. So you have to be a disciplined investor with crypto, that's for sure. So don't let either of those emotions drive your decisions. Make real decisions based on your own research. I'm sorry, guys. Um, mm, if it weren't for the legal problems, would I like the XRP? The problem with XRP is it got delisted from Coinbase. Now, Coinbase is the big exchange. It's the easiest for newbies to use. So when something gets delisted from Coinbase, that alarm bells, boom, 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 boom. Why would I chase that, right? I actually go on to Coinbase, and the minute they show a coin just got listed on Coinbase, that's when I jump. That's the coin I'm interested in, because the noobs and everybody is going to jump on that coin, because to get listed on Coinbase, you have to qualify. You really have to be vetted. You have to be a vetted coin. So, you know, that's important. So do that. Go on to Coinbase, and when you see a coin is about to be listed on Coinbase or get their listing approved on Coinbase, my voice is going to go. Look into it and possibly look into buying it, because it usually jumps in price when that happens. I buy backpacks for little kids back to school time when I was a teacher. If kids came to school without supplies, oh man, that is so cool. Jade, maximum respect. I got to print up some shirts or get some kind of goodies for people that do something good. When I first started doing YouTube about, I think it was, what was it? 82 years ago. I used to give out prizes to people that did something good for humanity or the environment. And back in those days, you could file a video reply. So instead of just making a text comment on a video, you could attach a reply video. And people would attach videos of themselves cleaning up garbage out of a stream, or going to hospitals and giving kids little toys and things like that. They'd go buy stuffed animals and donate them to hospitals, all kinds of things like that. And I would give these people, prizes and money. I don't know what, it's been so long, but I'd love to reward you guys for doing that. I just don't know what to do anymore. Not gonna lie, this guy is a noob. This guy or you guy, either way, you're right. Who knows? I don't pretend to be the biggest expert on cryptocurrency. I know how to make money online. That I can tell you, up, down, sideways. I can show you there's a million ways to make money online. Crypto, I'm getting a grasp of it, but I would not call myself an expert. And that's why I tell you guys, do your own research. I'm not going to pump sunshine up anybody's skirt. I'm not here to con people. Okay, I think most people on YouTube make super crazy high predictions on crypto that will never happen. Exactly. It's frustrating. Again, that's why I showed you guys this chart. I like this website because they're realistic with their price predictions. Again, digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. Come in here, look at any coin, and then here's the graph. Let's look. This is this year. Let's see what they say 2 years down the road. Right now, the graph is at $2.03. This is what they think it could possibly go to in a couple of years. $4.64. See, that's not mental. They're not saying it's going to be $1,000 in 2 years, right? Which is what all these hype merchants would do. That's why I like this site. They're realistic with their expectations and their projections. The other thing I like is this Bitcoin rainbow chart. So go to Google search live Bitcoin rainbow chart live, and you'll find this chart too. It's a good resource. So anyway, all right. Yeah, 82 years ago. For real, Gerald. Look at you, young punk. Oh my God. You got the world. Oh my God. You got the world at your feet, man. With all this new stuff coming out, cryptocurrency and all this, I mean, all these new things happening. You're right. You're in the right place at the right time. If you start planting your seeds now, you're going to have a big harvest later. So good on you, brother. Maximum respect, Gerald. Okay. Yeah, I miss those reply videos back in the day too. Yeah, YouTube used to be such a different place back then. Anyway, oh my God, 91 minutes. I got to sign off. Otherwise, they're going to kick me off. I just enjoy talking to you guys. And the time goes by. I don't know how many people are even watching right now. Anybody? Oh gosh, yeah, there are a few people watching. I don't know how you guys put up with me really for this long, especially, but I just enjoy talking to you guys. I want to answer your questions. I want to help as many people as I can, and I get carried away. And a video like this for 92 minutes, that's just too much. That's just too much of me. You guys are going to have nightmares. So I think I'm going to sign off. And if I did not get to your question or answer, I'm sorry. I'll continue to do these lives. And yeah, hopefully I can help you guys out. So maximum respect, guys. All the best. Go get that chart, the cryptocurrency prediction model. Again, it's digitalcoinprice.com/forecast. That is not my affiliate link. And I guess they have more tools on here. I haven't looked at them. Check it out. Maximum respect, guys. Everybody get rich, be well, and stay well. Cheers. Adios, amigos. Arrivederci.